My name's Cecil Parkinson. I'm a British politician, a member of the House of Commons for 23 years, and now a member of the House of Lords for the last 14. There are a number of questions which I've been asking myself recently. How do we integrate into one community so many different groups? And in my own country, Muslims are becoming very separatist. They want to have their own schools, they want to have their own communities, and it's against the whole idea of a country that people should want to come into it. Another question is, how is society going to adapt to the fact that the majority of people are going to be older than they were, and by previous standards quite elderly and still living. So we're going to see huge demographic changes. And I give you an example of the sort of thing that's intriguing. In Britain, if you're over 70 and you want to travel, it's very difficult to get travel insurance. So the insurance industry is still not adjusting to the notion that people are going to be alive and active for many more years than they were in the past. And then there is the question of the European Union and how is it going to develop, what is it going to become. At the moment it seems to be in an impasse, so I think there is a big question about the future of it. Africa, how does that continent, which has so many possibilities, how do we find honest politicians who can bring those countries up to the level that they're quite capable of reaching? Socialism was a totally discredited economic system, and now we find that in South America a growing number of countries are turning to left-wing activists as their president, and one feels they haven't learned anything from the mistakes of the past, and that they're turning to a failed solution to their problems. And the result will be we'll have another continent in a mess and in chaos, which could be a very successful, prosperous continent. There are many other questions, but this whole question of the Middle East, of Iraq, will democracy take hold there? Iran, will Iran become a danger to the world if it develops nuclear weaponry? Many, many unanswered questions. It's a very interesting time to be living.